I didn't flinch when she screamed across the courtroom. "He's just a homeless veteran." Her voice bounced off the marble walls, sharp, shrill, desperate. I sat still, hands folded, one document in front of me. The judge raised an eyebrow. I slid the paper toward him, a simple single sheet. He read it once, his jaw clenched, then his voice cut the air clean in half. "Lock the doors. No one leaves this room." The bailiff moved before the words hit the ground. And that's when her father turned his back. Her mother started shaking. And my ex-wife, Lily, froze like a cornered animal, exactly how I planned it. 5 years ago, I would have bled for her. We met after I got back from my last deployment. I was raw, angry at a world that sent men to die for politics. She was warm, the kind of woman who could look at a broken man and make him believe he wasn't beyond repair. We married fast, too fast. Her parents didn't approve. Old money, old power. They called me a damaged stray. But Lily said love didn't care about bloodlines. I believed her. I built a life for us. Opened a security firm. Clients, contracts, quiet success. I thought loyalty meant something to her, until the night I walked into my office at 2 a.m. and saw her on my desk with him. Her father's junior partner. The one who called me sir every Thanksgiving. They didn't see me. Not at first. I walked out before they did. Silent. Cold. That night, something broke inside me. Not rage, not sorrow. Something colder. A thin, hard wire pulled taut. And I began to plan. People underestimate a man who stays quiet. They think silence means weakness. Over the next year, I played the perfect fool. I filed for divorce, no contest. Gave her the house, the cars. She smiled in court. Thought she won. Meanwhile, I made myself invisible. Stepped back from my company. Put a proxy in charge. Transferred assets offshore. She thought I was broke. She even bragged to her friends about how she bled me dry. I wasn't dry. I was waiting and watching. Lily's lover was drowning in gambling debts. Her father was under federal investigation, a silent indictment sealed in a judge's drawer, waiting for one wrong move. I spent 18 months gathering files, bank transfers, emails, photos. I followed every thread until I held a noose woven from every secret they thought was buried. The day Lily dragged me back into court, claiming I owed her alimony, I almost laughed. She painted herself as the saint. I gave him the best years of my life. He left me for that homeless veteran he's been giving money to. I'd almost forgotten about the old man sitting in the back. The one I befriended on a winter night outside my building. He wasn't homeless. He was my former commanding officer, the one who taught me how to read battlefields and people. For 2 years, he played his part, shadowing Lily, her father, and their corrupt partner, collecting everything. Now he sat in the courtroom, silent, eyes fixed on Lily. She had no idea she'd handed me the final card, the insult that wrapped everything up tighter than I'd ever dreamed. When I slid the paper across the judge's bench, it wasn't a demand. It was a detonator. A sworn affidavit. Financial records. A money trail leading from Lily's father's law firm straight to offshore accounts tied to a bribed judge connected to land seizures from veterans' families. Lily's signature sat on the authorization forms. The judge paled. "Lock the doors," he said again, quieter this time. Gasps. Chairs scraping. My lawyer didn't even move, he'd seen it coming. Her father muttered something and turned his back. Her mother covered her mouth, eyes glassy with shock. And Lily looked at me. For the first time in 5 years, she really looked at me. There was no hate in her eyes now, just the dawning horror of a woman who realized the man she had betrayed hadn't been broken, only waiting. The fallout was surgical. The judge called a recess and retreated to chambers. Federal agents were already waiting outside. I made sure of it. Her father's firm collapsed within a week. The partner was arrested on racketeering charges. Her mother vanished into some luxury clinic, citing exhaustion. And Lily, she tried to claim ignorance. She wept. She begged. Turns out judges don't take kindly to being accused of bribery by a woman standing over a mountain of evidence, especially when half the signatures are hers. She got 5 years. No parole. I visited her once. She sat across the glass, eyes hollow, makeup gone. Why? She whispered. Why ruin me? I leaned in, calm. You ruined yourself. I just showed them where to look. She started to cry. I stood up and never went back. I walk free now. My company is thriving under a new name. My commanding officer lives comfortably, managing a veteran outreach program funded by a trust that Lily unknowingly helped build with her stolen money. Justice isn't loud. It's a quiet man in the back of a courtroom. A single sheet of paper on a judge's desk. A locked door no one saw coming. People call it revenge. I call it closure.